Hey guys, it's been about a week since I got the Switch, and I think it's almost a week. Anyway, it's been a long enough amount of time since I've got the system, I've got the try out and everything, but I've come across some issues such as the stand. As you can see here, I find it's a little bit flimsy and not in the right place on the system. They can really improve upon it, as well as adding more angles so that it's not just sitting like that. And the sticks also have quite a short range, although I find them quite comfortable. Now, one major problem I find is that they put the charger on the bottom, which is a really kind of bad idea. The only reason they did that was so it could be docked, but if you're playing it and like you have it stood up like this, you can't really like charge it. And so my solution to all these problems is this here, the Nintendo Switch S, a smaller, more rugged system with major improvements over the original, and because it's smaller, it's going to be a lot more portable and easier to carry around, much like a 3DS, but it's not so small that it's kind of hard to make out what's on screen. And here are some of the improvements I have thought about that the system could really do with a new variation. I know you may not like the idea of them making another variation of the Switch, but in my eyes it is very much needed, or some of these need to be included in a newer version of the Switch, maybe just a slightly upgraded version of the Switch. And here we have a sort of better look at each angle of what it would actually look like if it was a real system. So I wanted to incorporate everything that was already included in the current Switch, such as the little sensor on the bottom of the Joy-Cons. But my idea here is that we're actually not going to have the attachable Joy-Cons, it might look like that here. They're going to be built in, and this allows for a smaller form factor. Also another size comparison for clarification. And as for the problem I had at the beginning, this is my solution. Obviously this is something that should have been in the current model, an adjustable back stand. But for now we only have what we have on the very left here. But I thought, why not add more angles to that? And the other problem that I wanted to fix was that where the charger was placed, I guess you can have maybe 2 charger ports on the system, and maybe if it's technically possible you can plug both of them in, it will charge faster as well. But I'm not saying that my design is absolutely perfect. Obviously it's not a final design, but I feel like there's some major improvements, like they can switch around where certain things are, such as where the charger is and where they place the micro SD card slot. I don't think it was a brilliant idea to put that under the kickstand. Also, there's full sticks in this system rather than what we had on the Joy-Con. They weren't extremely good quality sticks in my opinion. This system is still compatible with separate Joy-Cons and the Pro Controller. And I think the very last thing that I need to touch upon is the dock itself. It's not a safe design, so I thought of a solution. Why not use a spring? So like the system itself could actually slot in to the dock like a 3DS cartridge, and then you can press it in so it pops out again. So that actually protects the system while it's in the dock. Or I don't know what it is I'm thinking of, but I know there was like a thing that can let it like sink in, and then it connects to like the connector so you can play it on TV. So guys, if you enjoyed that video, let me know in the comments below. This was just kind of some ideas I wanted to get out there, and I feel like there are definitely essential features that should be in there, maybe for a newer version of the Switch of course. As for plans to make any more Switch videos, I probably don't want to do any more for a good while because I don't want to overdo it with the Switch. I want to maybe cover other stuff in the future. Like I think there's too many people right now talking about the Switch, so there isn't that much more I can offer other than these ideas. If you want to know what I think of the system overall, I think it's a really fantastic little system. You can play your games anywhere with it for a limited amount of time, but for what it's worth and what you're paying for it now, I would say it's basically worth it. But if they were to make another model of these improvements, I would say that's probably more worth it. So with that all said, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, but only do that if you want to. And if you did subscribe, don't forget to ring the bell below and check out my older content.